Hey guys, we're back in the garage today, and today we're going to put down the Swisstrax floor tile. Right, first a little bit of background on why we decided to go with these Swisstrax. So the floor we have in this garage is old and it's uneven, it's a cement floor, and you can paint it, which we have done to try to keep the dust down under the Swisstrax. But if you just left it painted and you continuously walked on it, it will start to flake up again and it generates a lot of dust. So we have that base layer that's painted, and then we'll have the Swisstrax going over that. Right, so as you can see, these are the Swisstrax rib tracks. So the design with these is they actually have gaps. So stuff can actually go down in between them. But you can actually hoover over them and suck stuff back out, which is pretty cool. But the cool thing is, look how thick they are. So they actually appear to be very durable. I guess time will tell, but they look very durable. And the cool thing is they all just slot together. So you'll see there's these loops, and on the other side there's slots. So they just go down into it and they all interlock. So it creates a solid floor. But it's solid, but you can also lift it back up because they just tear back up. So I guess if you move to a different garage, you move somewhere else, you can bring them with you, which is cool. So the colour we went with is slate grey, which we think matches our theme in the garage. It's all kind of grey and blacks, right? So it looks pretty cool. But Steve came up with a cool pattern where we'll actually have a one width border which will coincide with the lines from the door all the way around of black tiles. So Steve actually designed that on the Swisstrax online configurator. So it looks pretty cool. It'll be nice to see what it's actually like in practice, and hopefully Steve's measuring is good because we need to cut one tile for each side. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and get started now, do a bit of measurement and start putting the tiles down. Let's do it. So the reason we have to cut these is so it fits up against the wall and our pattern actually matches the doorway. But it means we can actually get away with less tiles because the bit that's cut off here goes over here. We have to trim that a small bit more, but it's pretty handy. And then they just slot together. So you can see the loops here, and then underneath here, piece that slots into the loop. So we just line it up. Kind of hard to do this one-handed, like so, and just push it together, and then it's fully secured together. So they're really easy to put together. So for the doorway, we also got these little finishing ramps. See them here? They just look like this, and you put on these loops here onto this, and then they basically just slot on like the tiles, and it will leave a nice little ramp in like that, which actually looks really nice and actually finishes up with the cement really nicely there. Okay, that's it. The Swisstrax are down and they look absolutely fantastic actually. They look probably even better than we expected. So fitting them, how difficult was it? I guess clipping together is very easy. They just snap together, so easy. But the difficult bit for us was due to the size of the garage, we had to cut a tile in half and use one piece on the right and one piece on the left. So we were using a jigsaw for that, just a standard jigsaw, and it hops quite a bit as you actually try to cut it. So it was a little bit difficult. So they're a little rough around the edges, but you actually can't really tell as you stand back. They look perfect. Yeah, so these are like the real icing on the cake in the garage. They really finished it off and, you know, it looks perfect now. And that was actually the last thing we had to do in the garage, so we now can enjoy it. But it'll be interesting to see the durability of them as we start to drive cars in and out and we drag stuff across them and stuff. But from what we see right now, they're really strong. It's like really strong plastic, so no, they're looking pretty good. If you guys want to get some of these for your own garage, we'd recommend to go with Dave Curran at dshed. He helped us out fantastically. He helped us size it all up. He got the perfect amount of tiles for the space so we weren't spending excess money, and he gave us lots of support. So we'll put a link down to his website below and go have a chat with him if you want to get them. We think they're fantastic, so yeah, check them out. Alright, that's it for this video. We have to show you loads more stuff in this garage because there's loads of cool features that we haven't showed you. We've just showed you the basic, what it looks like, and the floor so far, but we got like pressure washer setups, we got like loads of organisation tips that we can share, all the cool stuff we bought in IKEA that you can use for different functions you wouldn't expect. So loads more videos coming. So if you like this garage kind of videos, plenty more to come, so like and subscribe and we'll be back soon. Thanks very much.